lot of times teachers would like to have students complete work using a PDF file from within Canvas. When you have a PDF file, it is made to be looked at and written on, usually after printing. However, there is a solution using a free product that we can have students get access to so they can annotate or write on top of a PDF file. The product we're going to be looking at today is Kami, and we're going to be looking at the free version of Kami and how to create a Canvas assignment using a PDF from your Google Drive and then assigning it through Canvas. Students will also use the Kami app to annotate the PDF. So Kami, you can think of as a digital pen for your PDF papers, and it's used in a lot of schools. So we're going to make sure that you know how to use it so that you're confident and comfortable. One of the first keys is to make sure that you have the Kami extension installed. So here on my bar, it's this purple K. You might find that it gets hidden in this puzzle piece over here, and you click the pin to have it show up in your list of extensions, and then you can unpin the ones that you do not need to see in your toolbar. So if you add it and can't find it, just look in this puzzle piece on the right side. Then your students and yourself will also sign up for a free Kami account, and you can sign in with Google. You want to make sure that you're signing in with Google. So these are just some of the views of Canvas, of Kami, and we're going to be looking at this particular process right here, which I have for you in a PDF or also some directions in a Canvas and Kami document for future reference. So let's get started. I already have this file, this PDF file in my Google Drive. So that would be step one, is to have a PDF file in your Google Drive. You also want to make sure that you have a shareable link. So I just went back here and I'm going to right click and say, click on Get Shareable Link. Now at first it's restricted and only people with the link can open it, but I want to change it to anyone with the link, and then done. And now this file is available. Let me make sure I copy that link, copy the link, there we go. And now I'm set to create my assignment in Canvas. So I just click plus assignment. I'm on the assignments index page. You can also do this from a module. And then we're just going to get started here. I'm going to call this my I Wonder assignment. And give students the link to the file here. And some directions, any directions that you feel will make it more clear for your students. I'm going to click the external link button and I'm going to paste in the link from the file from my Google Drive. And then I'm going to scroll down. Now here you have some options for your submission type. You can decide if you're going to grade it. You can do all those things, you know, that you would normally do with an assignment. In the submission type, we have online, and I have website URL. So that's what we want to give the students. We want them to be submitting a URL. I'm not going to be syncing this back. You can apply a due date, decide who you're going to assign it to, any other directions you want here. Now remember, we've already given students the directions for installing the Kami app and creating the account. So when I look at my test student, you'll see that I have those steps completed. So then I'm just going to save and publish, and now I'm going to visit my student account. So this is my teacher account. Here's the file right here, and it's ready for them, and they're going to be submitting a website URL. So here's my student view. Let's take a look, and the new assignment should be right here on my assignments page, the I Wonder assignment. Now, when I click it as a student, I see exactly what the teacher gave me. It says, here's your file for the I Wonder project and my submit assignment button. When I click this PDF, it opens in a new tab. And what we're going to have the students do, since they've installed the Kami extension, is click open with and connect with Kami. So here we go. Now the file is open in Kami. At first, you might wonder, is this me? Will the student be writing on top of my original? So here are the markup tools on the left, and we're going to talk about that right now. So I have some highlighting options, I have commenting, and then text box and drawing and shapes. And this is the free version. So that's important to also realize. And I will show you that the student does have the Cami extension in their toolbar. So right here, when I went to click to enter my text, it said, you need to make a copy because the teacher, gave you her version, and now I'm going to create my copy. So when the student creates this copy, it's renamed. You can see it says Harry Trotter, LMS, I Wonder PDF, and now the student can annotate on top. So I'm at my text box, I'm going to click red and I Wonder. And I'm just going to click right in here. And then they can probably move it around and do some other things to make it fancy. And they can use all the resources that are unlocked over here because this is the free version. Now it's time for the student to submit the assignment. We're going to ask them to come over to the share button right here, and the file, here's the copy link right at the top. So I'm just going to copy the link and return to the assignment and click the submit button. And when I do that, I get the option for a URL and I paste it here at the bottom and I submit. And the great thing about this is when I look at it from the teacher point of view, over on the right side, I have the speed grader here. So you can see I have one submission. And when I go to speed grader, I will be able to click and see the student's work. So I would grade it over here. And when I click it, I can see the Cami file right inside of Canvas and grade it right on the right side. So while there is a little bit of setup in this process, it's actually pretty seamless once it's up and running. Let us know if you need any assistance with this. I'm really excited about it and would love to work with you and your students on getting this going.